So good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our Disney Dream Vacation. Welcome back to day 2, and welcome to Marvel Day at Sea. So today is a full day at sea, but to help us entertain us during our entire day at sea, today is all Marvel all day long. So we have multiple meet and greets today with different Marvel characters. But what's even more exciting is today at 12:30, we have brunch at Palo. Now, out of our 5 cruises, this is the first time we will be eating at Palo. We're super excited. It is also my mom's birthday today, so it's gonna be a great celebration. It's gonna be a very long day. It is 6:30 in the morning. Probably won't go to bed till like 11 tonight, but because it's Marvel Day at Sea, stage show and fireworks tonight. So we're gonna have all of that. Came up to this top deck to check out the sunrise. We'll show you that. And we have some breakfast coming to the room. We'll show you that as well. But make sure you haven't done so, you are subscribed. Leave a like, and welcome to day 2 on the Disney Dream Marvel Day at Sea. So here, kind of in the early morning, you got the sun rising behind us as we are still working our way to Cozumel, Mexico. But this is probably one of the coolest, like one of the best views you can get because the toothpaste is all nice and lit up. They've got some of the lights going on the AquaDuck, which we definitely have to do that for sure at some point. But just kind of looking out over the ocean at the sunrise. Very peaceful early morning. I will say one of the interesting things that has changed on the Dream. So the Disney Dream just came out of dry dock, less than 6 months ago? And they actually converted the front funnel. So this used to be a teenage kids club. It has now been transformed transformed into the Dreams Tower Suite, which if you remember us talking about on the Wish and on the Treasure, the front funnel is pretty much just a giant like two-story apartment for like someone to stay in. And so this whole entire tower is nothing but just one room that you can get on the ship, but it is very, very expensive. So one of the things you can do when you are on a Disney cruise is that you can actually have breakfast about 3 different ways, in a sense. So what I mean by that is you can actually order room service for breakfast, so that they have a little place card. I'll show you when we get down there, and then you can pick a time for when it's delivered. Now, this is not a full, it doesn't have eggs, bacon. It's like pastries, drinks, fruit, bagels. It's like just baked goods for it. So that's kind of what you have. But then at 7:30, Cabanas at the aft into the buffet opens for full breakfast, and it's open from like 7:30 to like 10:45. Or you can go down to one of the sit-down locations, which is usually going to be Royal Palace because it's in the middle of the ship. Royal Palace will be open for sit-down dining breakfast. So that is something you can go down and have. It has it's a little more fancier options. Has like more of your pancakes, more food made to order. And so we'll probably do breakfast a few times in the dining rooms because we really, really like breakfast in the dining rooms. And so right now we're waiting for us to go back down to the room because at 7 our stuff should be here, so I can be able to show you everything we're getting with our morning breakfast if we don't get anything else actually. But we don't know if we're going to eat a whole lot because we do have our Palo brunch at 12:30, so we don't want to be overly full for that. So I'm really excited to have lunch or brunch at Palo because brunch is apparently like the more popular option. Dinner's super fancy, it's good, but like Palo brunch is like the thing that everyone raves about. It's usually one of the first things that goes when you book a Disney cruise and like they start opening up all the dining experiences. I'm going to tell you, the camera will not do it justice for seeing the sun rising right now because there it is just peeking over the horizon. But some of the color that has got it going is like, it's kind of rising actually, kind of very fast actually for what I thought it would be doing. Dang, oh my gosh. Like what, over a third of it's already up over the horizon. Wow. There's just something peaceful about being on a cruise ship in the morning, watching the sunrise as you're sailing along through the ocean as we head to a new port of call. Now, what is funny is that they've got the Marvel music is starting to play, and throughout the day, I think Friday, Tony Stark's like assistant or the little voice that he uses in the suits and everything will play throughout the day or say stuff throughout the day. But you see Cabanas is still not quite open yet for breakfast, but they have everything ready to go. So at 7:30 when they open, probably with a line of people waiting to eat, they can open up because they've got all the stuff already kind of out. But I laugh at the fact that they've got these like pull-up signs, and it's like Thanos, aka the big bad evil villain from the Avengers. So pretty much they came actually earlier than 7 o'clock because we walked up and they already had delivered everything. So you got we got 3 fruit bowls. Oh, sorry. I even got hot water because I wanted to have some hot chocolate this morning. And then usually my favorite thing. Oh no, they're not glazed like they usually are. It kind of depends on the day. I know. I usually like when they got like the black and white glazed ones. And of course, lots of chocolate milk, juices, everything else. So this stuff, like you said, you can order for breakfast, like to come to the room, so like room service style. We came down to Animator's Palette because we have a or a time to come back to meet some of the Marvel characters from Guardians of the Galaxy. So I'm kind of hoping like it's like Star-Lord, maybe Groot, or something else like that, because I really like Star-Lord. He's my favorite character from the Marvel universe. So our meet and greet for the Guardians was with Star-Lord and Groot. So I'm going to put that picture up right here. We were going to have one for the Asgard, like for the meet and greet with Asgard, because we saw Loki. But when we went to go ask, this 1031 was actually going to be with Thor. So I'm a little disappointed because I really wanted to meet Loki, because I think Loki is one of my favorite Marvel characters there, just because of where he started to the end of his time on his show. So but now we're just going to go walk around, see what we can find, see if there's any other characters out and about meeting and greeting, see what's going on. So what's really cool about, one, I love the cruise line for this reason. It's because characters just roam, so like Doctor Strange right there. So I just got to meet him because he's one of my favorite Marvel characters. So I'll put that picture of me and him right here. Kind of nice thing about the cruise line is that there is a lot going around. I will tell you, if you do go on a Marvel Day at Sea or anything that has like a specific day at sea, be mindful of the day that they do the full like day at sea thing. Not much else is going to be happening. So there's not as much like general trivia or Disney trivia or any of that stuff. So just be mindful of that. So like today we're just kind of walking around, taking it easy, relaxing. Tomorrow it's going to be a really full day of trivia, character meet and greets, and all that other fun, good stuff. So up here on deck 11 at the deck pool, they've Casa del Tires, Pizza Luigi's Pizza, Tomators Grill, Ramon's Cantina, which actually this is very similar to like what they've got on the Treasure, where you can build your own tacos and your own bowls, which I'm definitely going to be eating here. And then they do have Fillmore's favorites, which is like sandwiches, fruit, bowls, and stuff like that. So lots of good options up here. And this is usually open starting around 10 o'clock and it runs till about 6 o'clock. Pretty much you can come up to deck 13 up to the satellite pool space, aka the secondary adult only area. And you can go all the way out. See the front of the ship right here. And what's really nice is we're not going horrendously fast. So it's not as windy up here as it usually is, like when you come up here. Now at night, they tend to pick up the speed a little bit, but just depending how quickly we get from place to place. But this is such a nice area. And what's really cool is they do have like areas you could sit right here and just take in the views as we are going through the ocean. So one of the things to be mindful of is that because we do have a day at sea, everyone on the ship is still on the ship. So like the pool decks are very busy today. There's also not a lot of other things happening like trivia, other things, because it is all Marvel heavy. So if you're a big Marvel fan, this is a great day. But for like the general public who's not a big Marvel fan, it's kind of a day where they're gonna swim, they're gonna ride the AquaDuck, they're gonna, just hang out and just relax. So like that's kind of, we're at that kind of vibe today. Like I said, we do have Palo at 12:30. It's 11:15 right now. I wanted to lay down for just a few minutes just to kind of catch up on some sleep, and then head out to Palo, have some brunch, show you guys all that experience. So, but yeah, just be mindful because we are on a full capacity ship cruise, which kind of sucks. Kind of hoped it wouldn't be that much, but we are going into spring break, so it doesn't help with the situation. So, oh well, but little break, then in about an hour, we'll head on up to Palo. So we are finally eating brunch at Palo, and there is a lot happening. So you have the antipasta selections. There's two of them. They do have eggs of different types, waffles and pancakes. They have from our pizza stone oven, soups, and then different entrees. There's so much happening. So here is the antipasta, which is more like a charcuterie board with meats, different cheeses, and olives and stuff. And you get that out of the way before Caleb grips into it. Then they give us like a croissant and like it's sort of a pastry board of sorts. Then two different types of pizzas. I think this is the house special today. And then that is the spicy Italian sausage pizza today as well. And then they gave us a seafood plate with the ahi tuna, salmon, a mussel, a lemon drizzled shrimp, and a large crab claw or lobster claw. So here's the Parmesan crusted chicken on top of a like creamy rice risotto.
Right now.
And then the lasagna bolognese.
Exactly.
I'm really excited about this. So now we've got the dessert menu, and I already know what I'm getting right off the bat. But there's all sorts of different things.
The berries.
Oh.
The berries.
This is the sticky toffee.
On a scoop.
Like apple cinnamon. And then, I can't remember what that is exactly. Terracotta with a little butterfly on it. And then the fondant lava.
Panna cotta.
There's a lot of anacondas around it.
You're right, anaconda's a
Snake.
She can say you can't have any more.
I told her there's more in the kitchen. That's really good.
This is so cool. So this chandelier has 365 different pastas and sauces, and it's supposed to look like an upside down pasta plate. You can also eat under the same plate. Okay, Palo Brunch is a 100% worth the money to do. So the thing about it was $50 a person for brunch, but the amount of food we got and the service, I would have anticipated that being so much more. We were joking and saying that if you were on land going to a restaurant, sit down and everything, that would have been close to $300 to $400. And the fact that was $50 a head, not going to be mad about it. I will say the lasagna was good, but Kayla's Parmesan chicken was one of the best things I've ever had on a Disney cruise. That was so stinking good. And they had two different types of pizza. They had a house pizza that had gorgonzola, grapes, something else on it, I can't remember. That had such a good taste to it that I was not expecting it, but the dough apparently is not quite fully gluten-free, but it's an Italian flour that helps with the gluten. If you have gluten allergies or you're sensitive to gluten, it actually helps with that. And then the spicy Italian pizza was amazing. Like, it was wood-fired. You could tell it was very cheesy. It was very tasty. And then the desserts. Holy moly, those desserts were so good. The fondant that I had, which was like the lava cake, was very chocolatey, very, very rich. Probably a little more richer than I probably should have had, but you know what? I am okay with it. It was still so good. On a side note, the tuna that came with it, my dad ended up having close to, I think, 7 or 8 pieces of tuna. He said it's probably one of the best things he's had on the ship so far. And he said it was perfectly cooked, had a great crust. But overall, that was a fantastic brunch. So now, it's nap time. All that food, I need to sleep, I need a nap, I need to rest for a little bit before we get to do more Marvel Day at Sea stuff. So time to go take a nap, change out of these clothes, into something a little more comfortable. So, after a nice 2-hour break, we came down to Deck 3 to check out something with guest services. And right now you have all of the Disney characters currently meeting. So like you have Mickey and Minnie up there meeting, they're dressed up. You do have Daisy and Donald over here. I do know Goofy and Pluto are over in this little area as well, but they are almost done meeting for the time being, because they do need to get ready for their huge on-deck celebration for Marvel Day at Sea, which starts at 7:30. And so that's something that we got to keep in mind, that they will have specialty stuff. They won't be wearing their normal costumes So it's kind of something also it's kind of cool though, because there's so many people dressed up for Marvel Day at Sea. I really wish if I had the effort or the time, I would have maybe dressed up. So something of interest to note that if you do feel like you need a little bit of certain types of meds, you can actually go out to guest services and actually get a little bit of it. So like mine and Kayla's allergies are absolutely just acting up like crazy. We don't know why, but we went up to the guest services and they actually gave us a little bit of Benadryl, not a lot, but now what also that's going to mean is that they're going to put it towards our stateroom, and now they're going to ask every single day, how are we doing, how are we doing, how are we feeling, because when you go to guest services to get that stuff, they leave a note on your file, and then they're just going to keep checking, which is fine because they want to make sure that you're okay, but it just makes me laugh that that's, like, they have to do that because that's just part of their procedures, and also just make sure that you're still good as well. I think it's a little bit better time to come check out some of the stuff in Sea Treasures and stuff, because it's not quite as busy in the gift shops like it was yesterday when we were walking around. So they do have Disney Cruise Line Spirit jerseys. And so these are just like generic ones, nothing related back to the Dream. Lots of just generic cruise line hats as well. Or just generic stuff as well. Like, it's really cool things. Like, look, there's no Spirit jersey. It's just Cruise Line. It's interesting again. They've really gone all out with the Spirit jerseys now, because they used to just have the one for the cruise line itself, but now they've got like a million different designs for the cruise line. I do like the backpack. This backpack is actually really cute. And of course, it would not be Disney merchandise if you did not have some sort of Dooney and Bourke. So there's just a generic theme park one right there with the Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Mickey and Minnie. But then you do have a cruise line Dooney and Bourke, which I think is saying it's $290 for that one. Then they have a backpack version of the same one right here. The wallet, which is still $185. The backpack is $268. Wow. But then I got a different design right here. This is like a shoulder bag one, which is $228. The wallet, which is $188. Big shoulder bag, which those are also going to be $290 as well. But really cool design. The big thing about Dooney and Bourke is make sure that whenever you do buy one, you always want to make sure that you have the placements are good, make sure that everything looks good, because the patterns can change from purse to purse or back to back. We will, I think, at some point come back to Vanellope's to actually get something, maybe like at some point during the cruise, but it's not right now. So I mean, it's only the first full day we're on the ship, but we still got a few more days. But I always love that we can walk through cabanas, like the way that this is designed to get to the aft elevators from deck 11. You have to walk through cabanas this way and then get to the elevators that way. So you kind of get to walk through and see it. I do always love walking by the tile mosaic right here of Nemo, Mr. Ray, all the friends, Dory's. This is so cool. But also it's really cool, like checking out all these sand castles for each of the theme parks at all around the world. They even have Hong Kong, they have Tokyo, they even have Shanghai's, Disneyland, and of course the Magic Kingdom. Also, it tells you what time it is at each one of those locations as well. It's the little things I really enjoy. Well, kind of like Florida, being out in the Caribbean right now, the weather can just be kind of turn any time. A little bit of a rainstorm came through just now. As you can see, and it actually is still raining. But luckily for us, we want to go swimming, and so that's fine. And also do the AquaDuck. But also look, you got Captain America, Sam Wilson, and Black Widow hanging out over there. All right, now it's time for us to go do the AquaDuck really quick, because there is no line, because everyone is either at first dining or they don't want to be out here because of the rain. Yep. Perfect, thank you. Oh! So they currently have a show going on the upper deck. So I'm going to head up there to the pool deck and see what is going on. But we did ride the Aqua Mouse earlier. Lots of fun. AquaDuck. Lots of fun. So let's go see what's going on up there, and then heading off for dinner. Again, at Enchanted Garden tonight. Marvel themed menu.
Just like the whole, Donald knows that time can be physical, but it can also be mental too. Like knowing when not to let it all out. Right, Palo? And Daisy, you look ready to finish the job, just like the always reliable Black Widow. You can count on me. And just like Black Widow, Daisy values determination.
Which means believing you can do anything you set your mind to, and not letting anything stand in your way.
Well said. Now, for Donald's move, we're all going to show off the strength of our muscles. So, flex those biceps and scream smash! You look incredible, heroes! Now let's show off our determination by pumping our arms if we're running to save the day. And as we run, we're all gonna yell zoom! Are we ready?
Zoom! 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 Zoom!
Wow! I sure wouldn't stand in your way.
Ooh, way to show off that determination!
Now, I think this team can accomplish anything. That's right. Now, this super fan knows that sometimes you gotta run before you can walk. So, on the count of 3, let's all call out assemble. Ready? 1, 2, 3, assemble! It's You sure do. Now, Goofy and Iron Man both understand the importance of saving the future to make the world a better place. Whether that's through cool invention or just being cool.
Do not forget a mighty Thor!
Oh, goody! Look at your chip! I just thought of something. If Chip's here being all boorish, doesn't that mean that Loki can't be far behind?
Somebody say Riley!
It's Loki! I mean, Dale.
So hopefully that's not how busy it's going to be for the show tonight, because tonight they're doing something similar, but so this was Mickey and friends doing this. Now what I'm hoping is that for this is a lot of the families with little kids were doing this show so that they can go to bed, because the show later tonight has all the Avengers, not Mickey and friends dressed up, but the actual Avengers, and fireworks, which will be shot off the starboard side of the ship. So that means when we go up, we need to be on the port side of the ship, so the left side if you're looking forward, just so that we can get a good view of the fireworks. Okay, so one of my favorite things is if you walk down this hallway. So this hallway goes from the atrium down to Animator's Palette, but as you walk down, you have some original sketch work of many like princesses to like other characters. Oh, Tiana, love Princess Tiana. There's Aurora. You got Snow White and her 7 little friends, as she calls it last night. Cinderella, Jasmine, but I do love that it kind of like gets you ready to go down to do Animator's Palette and everything of that nature. So as far as we only get to eat Animator's Palette once, and it's on the very last night. Here's the Royal Palace. And this is one of the other locations for dining at night. And so this is one of the ones we'll go to. This is another one that we will actually do 2 nights in a row. Now we really wanted Animator's Palette twice and only like this once, but we really wanted our servers that we have instead. So we're on their schedule, and so it's all good. But we'll still get to have some good food. Hopefully very good food, because Disney food is always very good. The second night dinner is going to be at Enchanted Garden, but tonight is a Marvel themed dinner, so it'll be really fun to do this. So our Marvel Day at Sea menu. They do have specialty drinks, appetizers as well, with the bread selection being a marble bread with red pepper dipper. The main menu, we'll try to get this open. Lots of things. So roasted cod fillet, or meatball pasta, corn-fed chicken, beef tenderloin, and then, we're not quite there yet, the desserts. So this is a marble rye bread. I just like the red. It's supposed to be like marble. I kind of tore it apart, but I didn't really can see it. But interesting.
It's perfect.
So here is the chicken peri-peri with a, I can't remember what the salsa is on the bottom and then cilantro on the top, but this looks very good. I got the mule nor meatballs and pasta. So it has regular penne pasta with some meatballs, some sauce, and some broccoli. And he's already put some Parmesan cheese on it. So here I've got the cheesecake with the peanut crust, pecan crust with the caramel drizzles, and then a piece of cake because my mom ended up getting a cake for her birthday, which is actually one of our little things we got her before we got onto the ship.
Prepared quite a party for you. You just enjoy yourselves and don't worry about a thing because it looks like smooth sailing.
Greetings, everyone. I am Friday, an advanced artificial intelligence system created by Tony Stark, and your virtual host this evening. The Stark Expo will begin in just a few moments. Thank you.
This is so exciting. Now, I was able to get the inside scoop and found out that today's presentation will feature technology that allows us to see into other multiverses. Now, the multiverse is a complex theory, but we have a few experts here to help explain it all. Please welcome the Sorcerer Supreme Long and his acolyte, America Chavez.
Hello. Hola, everyone.
Thank you, Miss Anderson. We can assure you that the multiverse is very real.
Absolutely. I've been traveling between them ever since I was a little kid.
You're still a kid.
Well, this kid is able to punch star-shaped portals into other multiverses.
That sounds impressive.
Indeed, it is. Especially knowing that there are millions of universes or multiverses out there. Some similar, some very different, all existing at the same time.
Exactly. I was in this one universe where red lights meant go, and green lights meant stop.
Oh, so you're saying there could be a multiverse where people similar to us are getting ready to watch the same event right now?
Totally.
Possibly, yes, with some slight variance.
Maybe even a different version of you.
Really? Another version of me? Well, thank you, Long in America.
No problem.
Our pleasure. So, when is this going to air?
Oh, they're live.
Should have set my DVR.
I told you you don't have to DVR.
Wow, the multiverse sounds fascinating. And thinking about another version of yourself is just wild to think about. Now, to cover every angle of the presentation, we have multiple camera feeds throughout the ship, so you'll be able to capture the action no matter where it is. Let me just check into the control room and make sure everything is set. Carl, how are we looking?
Amber, we are looking good. Checking the camera feeds one last time. Camera 1 is good. Camera 2 is good. Camera 3 and 4. 4. Perfect. Camera 5 looks good. Camera 6 looks good. Camera 6? Hey, what's your name? It's Peter Parker, sir. That's right, I can never remember that. Picture shot. Oh, sorry. Camera 6, all set. Okay, Amber, all feeds are set. We are ready to go.
All right, everyone, let's count down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now, please welcome the man of the hour, an innovator ahead of his time, technological genius, and your host for tonight's thrilling event, the incomparable Tony Stark.
passengers. Iron Man is officially on deck. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now, who's excited to be here? That's what I thought. Because tonight is going to change your life. First, of course, there's me. Can't say I ever get tired of that. Next, we're going to be introducing some technology that is really going to blow your mind. And finally, I may have invited a few friends. Would you like to meet them? First, these two have made giant steps in the microscopic world and are responsible for the technology you are going to witness today. From Big Technologies, my friends and colleagues, Hope Van Dyne and Scott Lang.
Hey everyone!
We'll be down in a minute.
Or should I say, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, I feel like I'm in a rock band.
Next, we have a true patriot and our symbol of freedom, Sam Wilson, or as we all know it, Captain America. What's up, everyone? Wow, I was kind of expecting you to show off your fancy wings, Sam.
Well, I didn't want to outdo your entrance, Tony. Wings in the shot, huh? You're just mad you don't have wings.
So true.
All right, settle down. Ultimate multiverser. Using PIM technology and their knowledge of the quantum realm and my expertise of time variables and outcomes, we are now able to use the multiverser to bend time and space to experience infinite multiverses. Pretty fantastic, right?
Yeah, none of that sounded like a good idea.
Well, that's because it's a great idea. Come on, what's the issue?
Well, I can name about a dozen bad guys who would want to get their hands on this thing.
And that's exactly why I have you here, to back me up. Now, who's ready to experience other multiverses, huh? I think I heard yes.
We would love this.
All right, who invited the villainous track team?
Give us device and nobody gets hurt, bro.
Yeah, who's gonna hurt us? You, bro? Oh, yes, very big time.
Kate Bishop?
Who are you calling goon?
You're the goon, bro.
Good to see you, kid. Is Hawkeye going to join us?
Oh, he said he needed some away from Tony time.
That's it. No Christmas card this year.
Hey, Iron Bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. The heroes were talking.
Are you going to give us the device?
Here's your answer.
Hey, nice shot, Merida.
You will regret this.
Aw, you're leaving? I was hoping you were going to do some breakdancing. Warning you, several hostiles have made their way onto the ship.
Oh, you didn't tell me they multiplied. Hey, Cap, you up for a team up, or do you only work with Barnes?
We're not exclusive.
I'm going to.
Hey, the more the merrier. Sorry, everyone, we are going to have to break away from our regularly scheduled program, so keep your eyes peeled.
Let's split up.
Let's ride, Marie Antoinette.
This is Amber Anderson with the Daily Bugle, and it looks like the Disney Dream has been boarded by a gang known as the Tracksuit Mafia. And they, oh, hey, get off me! Hey, it's the boss. Thanks.
No problem. Love your segments.
Thanks. Let's follow the action.
I am so over this. Yeah, you tell Kingpin I'm not interested in sharing my stuff. Everyone okay?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mosquito! I brought friends this time. Ready for a rematch?
You know it. Hey, Spidey, take care of this.
It's mine! No, it's not! I got it! I got it! No. Hey, look at that! I think it's fine. What's going on?
Would you like to meet them? First, one of our freshest heroes. She's strong, she's luminous, and she takes more video than anyone I know. Please welcome Ms. Marvel. This is what I was talking about.
Love it! It's for myself.
Are you done?
Oh, one more.
Mr. Stark! Kid, what are you doing here? I'm in the middle of an introduction. Next, we have a master of martial arts. He's fought villains, slayed demons. Hey, he's even tamed dragons. Here he is, Shang-Chi.
Hey! Thanks for having me. This trip has been great. Looking forward to checking out crazy karaoke later. Anyone else?
I will.
Karaoke? No, I'm more of a bingo guy myself.
Wait, where's Ant-Man and the Wasp? And Captain America?
Kid, what are you talking about? You really need to pipe down right now. You're throwing off my groove. And finally, it is a privilege to introduce from Wakanda, King T'Challa, the Black Panther. Wakanda! Good to see you again, Your Highness.
You too, Tony. Hello, my friends.
Smile.
All right, now, who's ready for me to introduce my latest tech?
Latest tech? That's it. Mr. Stark!
What? Ethan, I don't even have you on my schedule.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's because I'm from another multiverse.
Another multiverse?
Yeah, you see, this was all happening the same way in my universe. And after you introduced the ultimate multiverser...
Wait, the ultimate what now?
Multiverser. You built it with Ant-Man and the Wasp to peer into other multiverses.
Oh yeah, you're definitely from another world, kid. So, is that the multiverser thing?
Yeah, it started acting crazy after it blew up.
Wait, it blew up?
I kind of dropped it. Now it's zapping me into other worlds.
That's so cool.
We had better get him back home. This kind of technology would be dangerous in the wrong hands.
You're right. Any second now, a group called the Tracksuit Mafia is going to attack your presentation.
Warning. Several hostiles are invading the ship.
Those don't look like tracksuits.
The task force.
That means Taskmaster is not far behind.
Shall we?
If you think you can keep up.
Challenge accepted. Shang-Chi, would you mind holding down the fort?
What about us?
Are you still a genius in your world?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then see what you can do to get yourself home. And you, keep an eye on him. And don't stay up past your bedtime.
I don't have a bedtime. Can we do this fast? Because I do have a bedtime.
Esta es Alma Anderson, lo Daily Report. Hay caos por todos lados. El Taskmaster y el Task Force han atacado el Disney Tree y están tratando de robar la última tecnología de Tony Stark. Don't mess with me! I'm from the 309, baby! Let's get you back to the action.
Okay, that takes care of them. Everyone else good?
We're doing good here.
Hey, you spoke too soon.
Did I? What the? Hey! That guy overboard?
How's the multi thingy?
Good. I may have figured out the coordinates to getting back to my world.
Great. Good luck, kid.
Something.
Oh, and by the way, tell my other self he's looking good.
Here goes nothing. Okay, that doesn't sound so good. Everyone stand back!
Please welcome your host for the Wakanda Design Expo, head of the Wakanda Design Group, Shuri.
I thought you'd like that. Greetings, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here tonight. And honestly, so should you. Because I have something very special. Something that will change the world. And to celebrate, I've invited some friends along. So, who's ready to see who I brought with me this evening? That's what I like to hear. From the far reaches of space and saviors of the humanist time. They are the guardians of the galaxy.
It's good to be back again. What do you think, Laura? These are nice words.
Hello, it's lovely to be here.
Oh, that was good. I'm proud of you. What about you, Brute? Oh, yeah, they do look like a fun crowd, don't they? What do you say? Are you a fun crowd?
I'll accept that challenge.
Sure. Jay, what are you doing here? I'm here to find Loki.
But I was here to fight Loki.
Oh, listen to us just going on.
When you are quite finished.
Oh, yes. This ends here and now, Loki.
Perhaps you better run home now, little concern.
No, please stay. Yes, please stay.
Be smart, brother.
Always want This is Andrew Anderson with the data promoting chaos is broken loose at the Wakanda Design Group Expo. Loki and Nebula have appeared with several Sakarran soldiers today. Thank you!
My pleasure.
Thank you, back to the action.
It's mine.
Where are you? Come on! I thought I was trying to get through on the AquaDuck. We ran into these guys! I am good!
You can ride the dust thing after pulling out the cigar. Good job.
There's no place like home! There's no place like home! There's no place like...
Hey, kid. Where'd you run off to?
It's Stark. Am I home?
No, Wanda. He brought his friends.
I have friends too.
No more games, Wanda.
Hawkeye. Black Widow. Captain America.
You too, Steve. It's been a while.
I'm liking the new look, Sam.
Yeah, you know, it's not bad.
Hey, the buffet's still open?
Not sure, but there's a nice spread of evildoers right there.
All right, that works too. Wanda, let's talk this through.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Step to the honors cap.
Avengers, assemble!
The stage show was good. The only problem was there was times where you couldn't hear some of them talking very well, but the amount of characters though that they had was very impressive. From all the way from both Captain America, Steve Rogers, and Sam Wilson, and then all the way to Spider-Man, Wanda, Doctor Strange, Shang-Li, all of them. That was so cool to see that. And then the fireworks, as usual, fantastic and a lot of fun. I do like the Pirates one a lot more, but still very cool. Overall, very good day. Today we kind of started off on a high, got to Palo, ate, and then the rest of the afternoon was very much spent relaxing and recovering from all of the food we ate, because we ate a lot of food from Palo. So, but either way, it was a very relaxed day. Tomorrow, we are at Cozumel. Make it off shift for a little bit, but tomorrow's gonna be a day hanging out, checking out the Disney Dream. Just some priorities we needed to get to Cozumel, so we will do that as well. So we'll show you a little bit of that shopping district space. But overall, tomorrow should be a lot of trivia, lots of things to do, maybe meet some more characters and everything else. So overall, it was a fantastic day at sea, Marvel day at sea, but it is late. It is now 11:04 at night. I need to go to bed. No early rise tomorrow though, so we should be able to take it easy tomorrow morning before we start moving and everything. So with all that being said though, as we do head out from a really fantastic day on our second day here on the Disney Dream, we will see y'all tomorrow at Cozumel.